Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for sticking with me. This is Freya. This channel is called Spirit Healer Tarot, and I woke up this morning and I was in liminal space and I said, oh, it's a good day to do readings. Let's do a few. So these are going to be new moon readings, right? So the last month was eclipse cycle from the beginning of July all the way to today. Today's the 31st. I feel like so many of us have been moving through a lot of stuff. It was really watery, emotional. I'm trying to think of, so for me and for a lot of the clients who came to see me, early childhood wounding was up, very core wounding, that really needed to be felt and moved through, and that one layer peeled off and released. Another one will probably come in next eclipse cycle, but for now, being able to hold the pieces that came up during eclipse season, process them, move through them, and then release them. It helped us to create space within ourselves, within our being, to accommodate the new that wants to come in, right? We're in a new moon cycle, and we're also now in the sign of Leo. So after all that water, this fire is coming in. One of my clients said something about, oh, the fire is evaporating all the water. And that felt really good, because then the warmth can come in and the new energy can come in and the fire can come in, the creative spark, right? So thinking about all the things that you've released during eclipse season, relationships that have ended, old cycles that have ended. Like, I'm thinking of big cycles, like 20-30 year cycles. If you think about the way things used to be back in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, a lot of things, at least for me in my reality, are very different now in the late 2010s. And it was about releasing some of my attachment to how things used to be in the old cycle, for myself, for my family, for the communities and the countries that I associate my life with. Things are very different. And so being able to grieve the past, there was a lot of sadness that came up, because when you love the way things were, it's very hard to accept the new that's coming in. When you see, it's like, ooh, this is different. I don't know if I can love this. I don't know if this is something that I can wrap my mind and my body and my spirit around. And yet that's what's coming, right? That's the reality. So these readings are going to be for you, helping you see what that new reality is that wants to come forward. Also, for some of you who might still be processing and kind of still releasing the eclipse cycle energy, it'll be for helping you with that, depending on the messages that come through. What else do I want to share? For those of you who are new to my channel, this is, I call it Spirit Healer Tarot. This is a channel for those who are on a spiritual journey, who know they're on a spiritual journey, and who are looking for guidance and messages to walk their journey in a good way. So I have a channeling guide, and my guides are very happy to help those who are asking for support and for help in helping them walk their path in a good way. So I hope these readings resonate for you. If they don't resonate for you, feel free to reach out and we can do a one-on-one reading. If they do resonate, but there's more information that you want to ask about, also please reach out. I'm happy to be a reader for you. I'm happy to serve as a channel for your messages, and to help you think about ways and questions to ask yourself, so that you can make good choices in the days and weeks and months ahead. It looks like my trajectory for posting on this channel is about once a season. So spring, summer, fall, and winter, you can expect like a reading sequence such as this to come forward. And then as I have time in the middle of each season, if I can do a mini reading or some sort of message for my viewers, I'll go ahead and do that as well. I've missed you guys. Thank you for sticking with the channel. And without further ado, here come your readings. Take care. Hello Pisces, welcome back. This is your reading. I apologize that it's super late. I had done your reading along with the others, but 2 of the video files became corrupted, so I had to do yours over and I had to do Aquarius's over. So I apologize for that. And also, you'll notice that we've got a vertical axis today, and that's because my video equipment is not working properly. And so I'm going to try and speak up because I'm not using a microphone for these readings, and I've had in the other videos I've had folks comment that my voice was too low, so I'm going to try and speak up. As I was meditating on your sign, Pisces, I got this really, it was a really beautiful feeling of your arms being outstretched. And so what I felt was an openness both in the heart and in your solar plexus area. And as you were opening, the message that felt like it was coming was trusting, allowing, and receiving. And what you were receiving was, it was like the experience of being a baby and being really softly petted by someone who loves you well, right? So in this instance, you're the baby, and you're just allowing that trusting caregiver to really be soothing you, fawning over you. And the experience was very viscerally tender. It was very intimate. It was like, you know, you picture a baby and you doing that to a baby, and then imagine receiving that as an adult from another person, and those tender feelings that arise when you allow yourself to be that open to another, right? So that was the vision that I was receiving for you. Let me go ahead and say my prayer, and we'll see what the cards say about the rest of the month. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for Pisces understanding. May all of my dear Pisces viewers' intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that these readings be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show us the messages and energies for the sign of Pisces for this new moon in Leo season, July 31st to August 29th, 2019. Thank you. Okay, Pisces, so I've delivered your channeled message. Let's see what the cards have to say. First card up is the Queen of Cups. That could be you in your reading. Next card up is the Nine of Cups in reverse. The next card up is the Six of Swords in reverse. And the final card is the Princess of Swords in the upright. Okay. Let me tune into whether they want me to pick a 5th card. They want me to show you the bottom of the deck. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is the Tower. So this is the overall overarching energy for you. And beneath that you have the Seven of Wands. So I'm just going to take that because that's important. Okay, so the Tower in reverse being the overall energy, what I'm getting to share is that nascent feeling that I was seeing, that baby, the openness, the really allowing yourself to be touched and have an intimate moment with an other or the universe. You know, your soul might be allowing the universe to have that moment with yourself, is really about going from this energy, Princess of Swords energy, towards more this energy, right? And what I'm seeing is that your tendency has been to be the Princess of Swords, even though you're the Queen of Cups and you're very comfortable in the watery realms. You're very comfortable and in tune with your emotions. You're very comfortable with giving and nurturing. Your attitude when it comes to receiving is has been very much this, right? This like, I can do it myself. I don't need anybody. I have ideas and I want to make them happen. And the Tower is just trying to tell you that it's time to shift that thinking, because that thinking is giving you two things. It's hold on, they're telling me to slow down. So qualifying that thinking of, I'm the giver, other people are the receivers, and I want to get this done, and I don't need to receive from you. That is actually working to your detriment, right? What happens then is you don't really get what you want. 9 of Cups in the upright is the wish card. In the reverse, it's showing that the wish is like one-sided. You get to give, but you don't get to receive with this mental pattern going in your subconscious around receiving from others, right? The 9 of Cups wants to move to the 10 of Cups, but the last cup is missing and you can't receive it because you're kind of in defense mode. Like, I don't want it, go away. It also doesn't allow you to move past and come to have peace of mind around balanced giving and receiving in relationships. The 6 of Wands is moving away from something that no longer serves you. And in the reverse, it's saying that if you keep the attitude of the Princess of Swords up, if you don't let your swords and your weapons down so that you can access that beautiful, vulnerable, right? I'm reading very vulnerable state, then you never get to experience success in relationships. Success, nurturing, that experience isn't going to be yours. So this month is really a meditation on, how do I open to being vulnerable to another person? How do I allow that in? And also who around me is someone that's trustworthy enough for me to open in that way and know that I will get met, right? Who is the Queen of Cups for you? You can be the Queen of Cups for so many, but who is that person for you when you need to be nurtured, when you need to be given to and received? Yeah? I hope that makes sense. Let me see if there's anything else that they want me to share. Nope, that was it. Okay, your reading was very succinct. I'm going to go ahead and pick a few angel cards to help you through this, because this transformation, this Tower moment, this shifting from one paradigm to another is an internal one for you, Pisces. Aquarius got a very similar message. It's really interesting that both of your readings weren't uploading the other day. So you both got this message of, it's an internal shift that's happening. It's an internal experience that's being called upon for you to look at in your life. It's not so much external. It's not focused on doing things in the external world. It's very internal. What is your experience, your felt sense of this earth life like? And at least for this month, they want you to focus on that feeling of vulnerability, receiving, allowing, trust. Okay, let's pull some angels to help you with that. Ooh, beautiful. Angel of birth. We were talking about a baby, and this could mean many things. Take it as it comes to you. How does birth relate to this situation? Maybe this is a new phase for you of being in relationship, trusting your partner, trusting your significant others, trusting your loved ones to give back to you when needed, to hold you in high regard as this baby is being held by the angel. And then let's pick one more card. The birth of the new. Woo! 2 cards want to come. Surrender. Right? Very much an act of surrender, very much an act of trust and responsibility. What I'm getting with this card is sometimes you feel like it's your responsibility to provide nurturing in the world, but if you flip it around, it's also your responsibility to teach others how to receive. And by receiving yourself, you're teaching others how to do that, right? So it becomes a win-win, because when you give, it doesn't feel good when the other person can't receive it on your end, right? So allowing yourself to teach and take responsibility to teaching others how to receive by receiving yourself. Okay, one last oracle card for you. This is the Color Intuitions deck. Received it as a gift many years ago, and it wanted to come out and be part of these readings today. So please show us a message for Pisces as they move through this internal shift into vulnerability, courageous receiving, tenderness, intimacy, and allowing. Beautiful. Okay, you got the card of healing the heart. I'm going to turn it over so that I can read it to you, and you can allow the colors to impact your energy field. Healing the heart. The salve for my heart is divine love and patience. Breathing in and breathing out, I am healed, I am complete. Love and compassion are what I offer others to lift my heart. Healing the heart. The salve for my heart is divine love and patience. Breathing in and out, I am healed, I am complete. Love and compassion are what I offer others to lift my heart. So what I'm being called to share is that the salve for my heart is divine love and patience. So if you don't have a significant other, or you don't have anyone that you can trust to do this meditation with, having your arms wide spread open, laying down on your bed or on a mat in the room, and allowing yourself to open to universal love and energy, to the great mother or the great father holding you in that space of complete surrender. You can also imagine life holding you in that state of complete surrender, giving you unconditional love, giving you unconditional patience, and knowing that you're complete in that moment. Okay? And as you receive it, then when you get up off your mat, off the bed, as you do this meditation, if you do it out in nature, it's even better, right? The ground can hold and support you while the sun brings you all this yummy, beautiful energy. Then you're able to go out into the world and from a place of fullness give to others. And I think that's part of the responsibility card. So I'm going to do it this way so you can read it for yourself. I'm sending you lots of good wishes for heart healing, for receiving this beautiful energy that wants to come in for you. That's the new that wants to come in. So I hope you're able to receive it, Pisces. Be blessed, and I'll be back in November probably, or October around Halloween time, to do the next set of readings. If there's time in between, I'll stop in for a touchstone reading. But in the meantime, if you need assistance or help, or you want to reflect on something and you'd like a one-on-one private reading, please reach out, and I'm happy to be your reader, and I'm happy to draw the messages and draw your messages down for you. Much love. Mwah.